seeing Anmol for the first time was a very emotional experience because now I know what the career is all about. And, seeing your child there, and I hadn't seen anything of the film till then. So seeing it like the complete film and seeing him, I was actually emotional. I was, in terms of teary eyed instead of heart pounding, I was all of those things. And I was also sitting with my phone, seeing his name coming on screen and all that excitement.
After a point when I grew a bit older, it was also arrogance in a bit in myself that I want to, do something hopefully without my parents' help or without kind of using their name, because I was quite confident in my own ability and talent. So I was always like, I hope that I, have the merit to get something and, on my own. So yeah.
Hi guys, this is Ankita. You're tuned into keepingmoon.com, and today we have with us a very special mother-son duo. Now, if you have to take me back to the time, I'll tell Noori to introduce you to her son. But let's go fast forward a bit and let's have Poonam Dhillon and her son Anmol Dhillon for our very special episode today. Hi guys.
Hi, hi.
Okay,
Hi.
Anmol, I think are you ready to show the world how you
Yeah,
look
I
like?
think I'm going to debut my new look on your channel for the first time, Ankita. So let's go. Going away from the beard. Here we are.
Oh, we finally get to see Anmol without the beard.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's being showcased for the first time on your channel and on your show.
But first things first, I'll start the question with you, Poonam ma'am. Miss India to Noori to a blockbuster career. If I'm not wrong, more than 90 films, and the list goes on. I can't count it. When you sit today and you see Anmol on the big screen, how was the feeling for the very, very first time as an actor and as a mother?
I don't remember my first film being seeing myself or being nervous because I was really very young and I had no clue what it involved. But seeing Anmol for the first time was a very emotional experience because now I know what the career is all about. And, seeing your child there, and I hadn't seen anything of the film till then. So seeing it like the complete film and seeing him, I was actually emotional. I was, in terms of teary eyed instead of heart pounding. I was all of those things. And I was also sitting with my phone, seeing his name coming on screen and all that excitement. So I think I recorded all of that. So it's a very special thing when your child does anything. Films is one thing which the whole world can see, but anything which your child does, I think becomes very special for any parent. So this was very special, and I'm actually very proud of him because when I saw him, I didn't know what to expect, and he was really as good as I expected, if not better.
Wow.
Anmol, that's so cute. Anmol, tell me, what was the first time you gathered the courage and went up to your mother and told her, listen, Ma, I want to be an actor like you? Like, was it an easy conversation?
Yeah, actually, I think, so I don't think it was like when I was extremely young, because I've always been this shy, quiet kid. So I think it was kind of a surprise to my parents, and especially my mom, when I told her and told dad as well that this is what I want to do. But I think they've always been very like chilled out, liberal, and very, very supportive in that sense. So they were always very encouraging. They always just said that obviously it's not an easy thing you've chosen. So be ready to face, the pros and cons of this field. So I just think she said that, you have to work hard. And fortunately, I think she's quite proud now that I got this film, and how, she didn't even know that I had kind of auditioned or that I had met my producer, Mr. Bhansali, and all of that. So it was quite a pleasant surprise, I think, to her.
I was coming to that. How did you break the news to Poonam, ma'am, that, Mom, I got a film with Bhansali, sir? Like, I want to know the
Oh,
reaction.
right now when you say it now, I still feel like I still like pinch myself. I'm like, what is that real? Because it still feels very, very surreal. I think it's every young actor's dream, to kind of work with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bhansali. And no, I think we had never discussed this before, that, that hopefully that could be an option, or that's something that we would aim to do. It was all very organic. It was very in a professional way. So I think I was not home when I got the news. I was actually at the gym, and I just couldn't believe it. I was pacing up and down, and obviously as soon as I came home, I told mom, and we all were kind of firstly like, wow, okay, great, and we were very, very excited. Yeah.
And sometimes when it's good news, you're so scared of even believing it. And
Yeah.
okay, let's not get too excited till it really happens. Okay, he's liked her. Okay,
Yeah.
and all of that. And I think because I had no clue about it, he had just been signed by an agency. So we were excited about that only, that an agency has found him good enough to reach out to him and say, we want to represent you. So that was also a moment of pride, that we didn't have to go and kind of, sell him around, but somebody reached out. And then when they took him to maybe one or two producers, which Anmol that way didn't want to get my hopes up and then get disappointed. So he didn't tell me half these things. So I must say that he's done it entirely on his own. And of course, there are times now which I wish he would listen to me a little more. And that's all like, Mom, I know what I said. Anmol, listen to me also sometime, my experience of years. So, like all parents and kids, we all have that tussle. I'm sure you have with your parents, and every parent does. Every parent thinks they know better, and experience is like the most important thing. But of course, I'm very proud to say that they're very level-headed, grounded kids. So they don't go lose their balance and do things which I would disapprove of. So I'm that way very blessed to have both my kids. Paloma
But
and
Poonam ma'am, was there ever one fear as a mother, not as an actor parent, I would ask? You have seen industry evolve from decades, like from when you started to where we are now today. It's a huge change. Were you deep down worried that, as Anmol himself said, he's an introvert kind of person, he's not the kind of person who will go out and, you know, like put out himself. Like, how will he be able to make the mark without using your name, as you said that? There was not in the question.
Ankita, I feel a parent's name is more of a demerit than a merit today. It's being held against the poor kids for no fault of theirs. And it's something which is also not fair, because every child has a right to follow his dream and his footsteps. And I would definitely say that he's groomed himself. He was a scrawly, thin little kid who had all the timidness and everything. So from him, he worked and worked hard on himself, whether it was his, workout regime or his diet regime or everything. Most people are struggling to lose weight in this industry. He was like, I want to build up, I want to be. He was constantly working on himself, his dance skills, his acting, his language. So I must say that I have seen him working hard on himself, and that is what makes a difference. It wasn't that he was complacent, that I'm a privileged child, and in fact, most of the time they would tell me, Mom, don't tell so and so that I'm your child. It was most of the time, whether it was an acting class. Anmol, isn't that correct?
Anmol, come on.
No, it is true. I think it was, and also it was obviously from being shy and little, not embarrassed in a cute way, not in a bad way, embarrassed, because then people kind of sometimes look at you differently. But after a point, when I grew a bit older, it was also arrogance a bit in myself, that I wanted, do something, hopefully without my parents' help or without kind of using their name, because I was quite confident in my own ability and talent. So I was always like, I hope that I, have the merit to get something and, on my own. So, yeah.
Anmol, I have to ask you, it was a little disheartening because when Tuesdays and Fridays released, we were in the middle of just coming out in theaters, and the pandemic struck us again. And before we could go to the theaters and watch it, we had to, unfortunately, be locked down. Do you somewhere feel that a little bit of, heartbreak, because what could have reached the masses, which ultimately your film digital premiere ended up doing, reaching to the masses and getting you love from all around.
Absolutely.
Does it somewhere feel like it could have been like, because I remember my mother tells me when Noori came out, it was the noise. Like everyone was like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? So do you miss that? Had Tuesday and Fridays could have got that kind of platform?
I mean, firstly, I what your mom said, fair enough, because I can't compare with that, because I mean, look at her, look how stunning she is and look how pretty she was then. So I don't think I have the face or the talent to compare in that sense. So I'm just happy that I'm in a movie at this point. But no, on a serious note, for sure, it was obviously naturally slightly disheartening, because when we set out to make this film, it was never, anticipated or intended to release the way it ended up. Obviously you have your dreams growing up, and when you're preparing, and finally when you get it, and then you hope that it unveils and ends up being the way you dreamt it to be. But I think after that slight disappointment initially, you kind of have to adapt. You have to look at the current scenario, the state of affairs in the world, and that's a lot larger than a movie or anything personal in that sense that we are going through. So I think once I came to terms with the fact that the world is going through so much more, and that this is a minuscule part of it, and that health and safety and lives are more important, you kind of accept it. And then you look at the brighter side. You start feeling grateful that you still at least have a film ready, up for release in such a tough period of time. The fact that your producers are still releasing it and not holding it. The fact that we, as you said, got to come on Netflix, which is such a global platform, and got like a second lease of life, honestly, through Netflix. Because I think the amount of people now that have watched it and reached out to me with all their positivity and love, it's something that I couldn't even dream of, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So I just think every gray area has some silver lining, so I just like to look at the positives.
World are sending me messages and saying, son, we saw the film, he's so good, he's got the full natural this thing, he's so good looking, his voice is so good. So when people say those things, I mean, I don't remember my compliments, because I remember now being proud of him. I mean, I've done 100 films or whatever, but nothing matters than your child's, being appreciated, him coming out there. And that's what initially, of course, we were all disappointed, and also more because he was imagining all these years when he was shooting that it was going to be this great release and the whole thing. And when this happened, nobody in the world was expecting life to turn, like 360 degrees on its head and land up in the state we are. So I would say, under the circumstances, this kind of a release where everybody in the safety of their homes can see the film, and it came to number 2 position in the first 2-3 days of its release on Netflix India. So which is a huge thing, means people were loving it and liking it, and it stayed in that position for a long time. So I was like, I didn't even know when it was releasing. Thanks to Anmol, he didn't even tell me that, Mom, it is releasing this week or whatever, because I was not in Bombay that time, and nor was he. We were both in 2 different cities. So, he just messaged, oh, today it's come out. I said, today? Why didn't you tell me earlier? So, it was a very, I would say, good surprise. We were expecting it to come in May somehow, weren't we, Anmol? We thought it would.
Yeah, I think so, around end of April, May. Yeah.
But in a way, I would say, this second lockdown which we experienced, and a lot of cities and places are experiencing, people were all at home, and they wanted to have a non-stressful, feel good visuals, young, good-looking people on screen. That kind of an experience after reading all kind of, not so good news and very depressing things. And I myself am at a stage, I don't want to see anything stressful on screen at this point. We've had enough of that everywhere. So this film came like a breath of fresh air, which it was, 2 youngsters. And even the whole theme of the film was very different. It wasn't a typical love story with a villain somewhere. And very today's story, today's love story.
Anmol, this is a trick question, I know. When the reviews come out, that's one thing which is very sensitive for any actor.
Right.
And I say it for any actor because with the hard work and the labor which goes in a film, and what can be written off in few words is totally different. Was it somewhere heartbreaking also, because reviews can be harsh, and as Poonam ma'am stated somewhere in the beginning, you do come with a surname. You cannot deny that. It's not your fault, but you have a legacy somewhere attached to you.
Right. Yeah, see, to be very honest with you, I haven't really got anything which is kind of holding me with the baggage of my surname or who my parents are. I think because I wasn't really in the public limelight or the eye prior to my film.
Yeah,
so
we
people
barely knew you. Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of people don't, whatever messages or comments or reviews, whatever, no one's even really speaking about whose kid I am per se. It's just a mention that I'm so and so, but it's not like So I think I'm very like open to criticism. I'm someone who can take it, I feel, because I know this is part of it. And for me, if there's any criticism, it's only to grow and to get better. So I look at it in that way because I always want to improve. And this is like just the beginning, So this is like 10% or 5% of what I can do. So, everything I do is going to be like a bigger improvement. But so far, I think people have been kind and loving. Yeah, there's really not been, touch wood or something, there's really not been any like hate or negativity really, So
Yeah.
I'm just grateful when I'm ready.
I think he's his worst critic himself. He used to keep saying, "Mom, I wish I had done the film now. I'm so much better." But I think, which is every actor should feel that he's getting better and he can get better, rather than saying, "I'm perfect" or "Kya kaam kiya hai maine," rather than fall in love with himself for what he is. Then he's never going to grow and improve, which was some quality in Anmol. So, which is, I think, he definitely has improved even since he done this film, because I've seen him like doing some scenes and things, stuff which he does, whether for rehearsal or for auditions, and I feel there's a world of a difference and maturity in him as an actor since then.
And was this something of your mother's work which you did see when you were growing up? Something which actually, we don't realize, but subconsciously it puts on our mind that, no? Oh,
No.
why?
Because it's like she's my mom, and to see her like in these like dresses and romancing like these men and all, it's very, very awkward for me. I can't do that. Yeah, so I stay away from it.
Did you ever question her that, Mom, like, who is this?
No. I think when we were young, we weren't that aware also. And I think, when my sister and I were growing up,
My kids knew I was an actress till a very long time, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no, also, Mom, you kind of stopped doing a lot of work when we were growing up. Nah? So
I was coming to that. Like,
yeah.
Ma'am stopped almost right in the peak of her career. Like, she was everywhere, and suddenly she took a break. I mean,
But
was also
Ankita, see now see it's paid off, because she spent that time bringing us up in such a nice way, and we've turned out to be these lovely kids, So it's all, I think, worked out for the best.
So, jokes aside, they really are, and touch wood and God bless them, they are really respectful, they are considerate, and they are really, wherever I go, actor to wo abhi bana hai, and people have seen him now, but I've always got that compliment from my friends or people who meet him, and people who've just met him for the first time and don't know me so well, even they reach out and said, "We met your kids, how wonderful they are." And I mean, of course, both my kids, my daughter too, and this guy's a real charmer and very sweet.
Me?
Anmol, I think a ma'am is putting you out there, huh? I'm going to write a disclaimer under this one.
Everybody who meets him says that you have such a charming son. So I guess that.
Okay, enough. I don't want to like turn red now in front of everyone.
But I got my answer. You didn't see much of your mom's work, because I was honestly wanting to know that, was it
No, really, I genuinely say that because honestly, I used to feel very shy. Like, I've seen few of her songs and all, which are really lovely. But apart from that, I stay away. And I've seen her recent few works which she's done as when she's played like a character or like a mom who I'm comfortable seeing, because I know her as that, So that's what I've seen, I would say.
I remember my daughter seeing Noori. Halfway through, she was like, "I don't want to see, I can't doing this to you." She got so emotional about it. I don't think she's ever seen the full film even because of that. And it used to impact them, whatever happened on screen, and to see their mom. And my daughter is younger to Anmol, so she look at the screen and then look at me and say, "Mom, what are you doing with that uncle?" So it used to be like that. So, when she was about 4 years or 5 years or something. So I think in our house, we really weren't very filmy. I don't think they really knew much about what being part of the film industry. They had a very mom at home scenario. It wasn't like a working mom.
Well, I have to ask you, you decided to take a break. As I said, you were at the peak of your career. Like, there was not a single film, particularly of yours, not releasing for a year. At that time, was it difficult to take a step down? Why I ask so? Because maybe when you see yourself then and now you see Anmol in the business, you know how the business has also evolved. Like, and in case of men in general, the taking step down is not a precedence per se. But what about you? Because I have to ask you, you had a career, it was as glorious as it could get.
Yeah, but I was very clear on one thing. Actually, sadly, I had lost both my parents before Anmol was born. My mother passed away the year he was born. So I just felt that I don't want, my kids to be left with just staff and be brought up like that. I didn't have that support system. And secondly, the pleasure of having little babies growing up, watching all their first time this and little growing up things which they do so cutely, being part of their studies, of their nursery, and dropping them to school, their sports day was so much joy. And I said, yeah, I can always do a film again later after 2 years, but my kids are never going to be 1 year, 2 year, 3 years again. For me, that was a priority, because that joy which little babies get you is irreplaceable. And I'd already had so much adulation and all success and everything. I was never too attached to it, but I was a bit extra attached to my children.
And you still are, actually.
I know.
Anmol, but do you remember your particular moment in general as an individual where you knew that I have to be an actor? And it also comes from back of the mind somewhere that you're prepared that this is not going to be an easy road. In this, the profession in general is not easy. But what was that maybe that one film or maybe one scene or one instance you know, I have to be an actor? Because now you have dismissed that you haven't seen much of Poonam ma'am work.
Yeah,
So I
no,
can't
no,
say.
no, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I think growing up from mom or dad, we were never told what we should or should
Exactly.
consider doing as a career. It was always very like, finish your education, see what you feel, all of that. But for me, I think that, I mean, I don't want to sound cliche, but I remember in 2006, it was, I think, when Dhoom 2 had released. And I was, in fact, I think with mom, we were seeing it at the screening, and just that opening dance sequence of Mr. Hrithik Roshan, that Dhoom Machale in that white ganji, I think for me that was like a voila moment where I was like, oh hey, I really want to. And if you saw me at that point, you would have been like, okay, dude, you have a really long way to go still. So I think I was brave enough to like acknowledge also where I was, and at the same time, that kind of motivated me, and I think that kind of started and ignited the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember, Anmol, you were never the type who would want to come to award function or shootings or
No,
anything.
no, never, never.
You wanted to meet Hrithik Roshan, and I once took you for some award function and I made you meet
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, I was coming to that. Poonam ma'am, he was never seen with you. Anmol was barely, I think it was a find. I actually ended up finding Anmol. Honestly, Anmol, it was going to be a revelation. I found you through your sister's account. I didn't found you through anywhere else. I found
See,
you 2
that's
years
what
back through your
imagine.
sister's account.
No, you have to find him on his own account. But yes, they were never with me in public. They were never at filmy functions. They were never at parties. So that was something I was conscious about. I didn't want them to be exposed to things which a normal 10, 11, 12-year-old is not exposed to. And I guess that I came from a very non-filmy background. So for me, normal childhood in bed in fact, the other day I was telling my daughter only this. I said, you people never really met adults too much, even my own close friends, because by the time I would have guests at home, 9:30, the kids would be in bed and asleep. So they would never meet these guys. And if I was going out, I mean, Paloma and me were having a big laugh. I told her I would not even dress up before going out, because I would be putting them to bed, lying with them, and telling them stories or talking to them. And if she knew that I was going out, she would get very, he was very calm. She was the one who would get, why are you going out? Where are you going? If she saw my clothes being, ironed. So I had to hide and get ready after they were asleep. So my life was very, priority. Kids was very much a part of it, and their needs came first. So that's why Anmol, I think, discovered films and found his role model and aspirations, not at home, but by watching films, and which he's still doing, I think, a lot of it.
Anmol, do you think that if at today's time, are you ready in general? If anyone comes up to you and walks up with a script with Poonam ma'am featuring, or you still think you have some time before you would like to sign a film with them?
No, I honestly don't think there's any set rule for something like that. No, I think if the subject is interesting and excites both of us, and we feel it's something lovely that we could do together, why not? I think I'll get to learn And I think it'll be nice to see mother son on screen if the subject is correct.
And Poonam, what if because I've heard a lot of mention of your daughter, Paloma, if by the end of it, and she also comes up and tells you and Poonam that I also been doing films, so what? Can we see a film family finally?
When there's any possibility of anything happening, she keeps getting a lot of inquiries and offers also, because she's extremely, firstly though, I think he's also been like a role model to her. And his hard work. She also is extremely hardworking on herself, on her
Yeah.
fitness regime, on her diet and her dancing and everything. And so she's basically also kind of grooming herself and getting ready. So I'm mentally trying to get which was nobody for generations used to even see film, to suddenly having kids who want to be actors. But I think since, I have always said that the film industry is not as bad as people have made it out to be. I've been part of it for almost 35, 40 years, and I've always held my own in the way, and I believe you can be as good or as bad in any profession you want to be. So that is something I've always held, and I will always maintain. Nobody can force you to do anything you don't want to do.
And well, before we move towards the end, tell me something. What's next for you? What you are looking for as an actor? Now we have discussed the possibility of being a star kid and star parent and everything. But what's it you as an actor? What are you seeking up?
To be honest with you, I'm just so excited now to be here and to want to work further and do amazing things. I'm very open. I think, fortunately, I have the diversity to look a lot of different roles and stuff like that. So I feel like I've debuted with a rom-com, for example, but I would love to do a period film, like what Mr. Bhansali does, for example, or I would love to play a musician, because I really love rock star as well, or play an athlete, or I love football, so maybe a sports, I don't know, I just want to do everything. I want to again do a romantic film, maybe a more intense romantic film, a drama, I want to do it all. Yeah, I'm very, very greedy that way, so I'm really, really open and excited to do different things.
But I think I'll be very excited when I might end up seeing you and Poonam ma'am on screen together, because I remember I texted, I was telling this to Anmol also, my mother's first reaction after seeing the film was, "Arey, Poonam ji ka ladka hai." I'm like, Mama, that was the first reaction she gave it to me.
Yeah, no, that's a lot that I also got. A lot of people message saying, "Oh, our parents saw it and they were excited because you're so and so son," and all of those things.
No, I'm really blessed that I've been able to have my generation of people also give him so much love, not just because he's my son, because they found him very good in his own right, and they were pleased and happy about that. Oh God, your son is so good. I mean, the kind of messages I have on my phone, I'm keeping them and cherishing them, and I'm really grateful for all those loving and appreciative messages. And I think Anmol is so dying to get out there and work and do, more and more challenging work. And I sometimes do help him give cues to his audition.
I was going to come that, have you ever practiced anything with your mother before I signed this off? I really wanted to know. Have you ever rehearsed with your mother? Come on, she's like...
Yeah. No, of course, for sure. And I think I'm so lucky and blessed to have her at home, because apart from being a loving mom, she's also a great co-star in a lot of ways, so she's very...
He's stuck with us at home. He doesn't have our options. So whether it's a male voice or anything, we don't have options. So we have to give each other support.
And she's very...
Since then. So I'm very happy with that. I've seen him improving. So that's wonderful.
So I can say you have got the best co-star at home, Anmol. You are lucky.
Absolutely.
all the classes are happening here only. You don't have to go anywhere else.
I'm telling you, whether you want an urban character, rural character, male, female, emperor, princess, chai wala, I don't know anything. Mom just adapts and does every scene,
Sometimes because mom don't get carried away.
Yeah, because sometimes she gets so into the lines that I'm like, you're taking too long. I'm getting stuck with the cue. So it becomes, because I think a natural tendency to a performer is that you really get into what you're doing with the material, and sometimes I have to just be like, Mom, listen, the camera is not on you, it's on me. So just give the lines quickly, please. You know?
Before I say bye, Poonam ma'am, you tell me, if you get a choice to pick a certain kind of script with Anmol, what is the kind of story you want to tell on screen with Anmol? Anything, something, a dream project of yours which you would love to do with Anmol.
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. I didn't ever think and prepare for
That's why I kept it for last. I knew Anmol would be like, I'm not answering. Okay, Anshika.
Actress, the most obvious one is Mother India, which comes to everybody's mind because that was the mother-son story, which has been, I think unparalleled, and that comes to my mind. And I would say that in today's time, there aren't too many mother roles and mother-son films which are made. So that would be a fabulous subject which can be remade in today's time. It'll be great.
But it's so much of pride and more I can see in Poonam ma'am's eyes and vice versa and more that I can see that you're thriving to be out there and we all are excited. I'm hoping by the time this interview comes out or maybe anytime sooner you have a bigger announcement to wow us
Absolutely.
with.
Absolutely.
We are keeping our fingers crossed and just wishing you all the luck. You both have been really lovely. Thank you for your time. And Anmol, I can't wait to see you on the screen for sure. And with Poonam ma'am for sure. This is a request.
You.
We are putting it out. So let the universe hear.
Poonam yes, thank you. Thank you, Ankita. Thank you. Also, also, Ankita, I hope a lot more people watch Tuesdays and Fridays also after this and during this. So I hope all your viewers enjoy this.
I'm putting it out there. If anyone who has missed casting Anmol on theaters, please tune into Netflix and watch Tuesdays and Fridays because you will love it. For sure.
High five across.
High five. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.